Hello? Excuse me! Young man! Yeah, it's me again. Miyu, Pokemon champion of the Sinnoh region. Not to toot my own horn. Well, okay, I am, but I deserve to. Look at us, always running into each other. You'd think it was fate or something. Oh, hold on! Yeah, I know you're in a rush. Still, hold on for a minute. This'll be worth it, I guarantee you. Your Pokemon got poisoned, right? I wanted to help you with that. Oh, it's easy for me to tell. It's written all over your face. I can read your expression like an open book. And besides, that sort of thing happens a lot in this area, so I can put two and two together. But if you're trying to rush to the Pokemon Center to get your Pokemon all healed up, then I'm gonna have to inform you that it's really, really far away. On the other hand, my villa is super close. It's a big place. But most importantly of all, I have a lot of antidotes and potions over there. It wouldn't be any problem for me to cure your Pokemon over there if you're willing to make the trip. So, what do you say? Would you like to come back to my place? That way we can get your Piplup feeling all better. At least, I assume it's your Piplup that got poisoned. I know I didn't see which one of your Pokemon it was, but I assumed it was a safe bet considering I've seen you around with one. But don't sweat the details. So, want to come over? I'd love to have you. Have you visit, I mean. Wonderful! It's straight down this road. We'll be there in no time at all. Are you okay back there? You seem like you're having trouble keeping up. Or maybe there's another reason you're so insistent on staying behind me? I'm just teasing you, don't worry. I'm a lot taller than you, so my legs are much longer and I take much longer strides. I don't think you mind that I'm so much taller than you, though. After all, it makes your eyes level with my chest. You like the excuse to stare, don't you? Aw, you don't have to be so flustered, even if it's cute. I'm just teasing you. I know you're not staring on purpose. I know they're right at your eye level, so your eyes just naturally sort of fall there. I don't blame you. I understand you're not doing it in a pervy sort of way. Although, I wouldn't mind even if it was in a pervy way. Well, we're here! I told you it wouldn't take long. Go ahead and take a seat on the couch. I'll go fetch the antidote and the potion real quick, and then I'll be back before you know it. Help yourself to any of the snacks on the table. I just know you'll love them. Oh, no, I'm not hungry. Those are all for you. Dig in. Okay, here they are. Here's the antidote, and this one is the max potion. You're in luck. I only had one of these max potions left, but it's well worth it to spend it on your Piplup. A fine young trainer like you deserves nothing less for your Pokemon. Now then, would you do me the honors and take out your Piplup? Don't worry, this'll be quick and easy. It'll only take a second. Okay, Piplup. Could you open your mouth for me? And there we go. And here comes the potion. Perfect. See? Only a second, just like I said. Oh, would you look at that? The rain really started coming down hard. Right on time, Lilith. Your rain dance never disappoints. You should stay for a while. With rain this hard, I don't see how you really have much of a choice. It's a big storm out there. Lucky for you, you'll be having me to keep you company. Any idea on how we can pass the time? You don't mind if I take a seat next to you, do you? That's what I thought. You look like you enjoyed the snacks. You ate quite a few even though it hasn't been long. That's good. I was hoping you'd like them. Are you okay? You're looking a little tired. Do you need to lay down? It's gonna be raining for a while, so it'd be fine for you to take a nap here. I insist. Are you sure? It's really no problem at all. We've got nothing but time. Alright, if you insist. Oh no! I could never ask you to pay me for the antidote and potion. That's all on me. Not to brag, but... Well, okay, maybe I'm bragging a little. But I'm fairly well off, so I don't exactly have a lot of use for your money. But tell you what, why don't you pay me with something other than money? I'm talking about a lap pillow. What were you thinking of, young man? But what do you say? It's not every day you get a chance to get a lap pillow from Miyu, the Pokémon champion. I wouldn't let this opportunity slip through your fingers if I were you. Alright then. My lap's right here. Suit yourself. Well? My lap is super soft, isn't it? Just like a pillow. And with a lap this size, there's plenty of room. At this rate, you might be taking that nap after all. I can't blame you there. You look so cute when you sleep, by the way. Or at least I imagine you would. I really wish I could get a better view of you. But with a chest this generous, it's obviously going to be in the way. Oh well, at least the mirror gives me a better angle. You don't mind if I pat your head a bit, do you? I can hardly resist when your head is on my lap like this. Good boy. You're really such a darling here, Pokemon. You were about to work miles and miles just to get your Pokemon to the Pokemon Center. I can see how much your Piplup loves you. Just from the look in its eyes, I can tell. It thinks you're such a darling. And you really are, darling. I know it might sound weird for me to call you darling, but it's fine. We're not strangers. We've met plenty of times. Of course, those are all just by coincidence. I just coincidentally happened to run into you again and again. Lucky me. So it's fine for me to call you darling, isn't that right? I mean, you're in my house. You're probably gonna sleep over if this rain is anything to go by. And you're resting your head on my very lap right now as we speak. Like such a sweetheart. So it's not a big deal for me to call you darling. Darling. Isn't that right? I thought you'd see things my way. I really envy your Piplup, by the way. I'm sure it must sound weird. Your Piplup just got poisoned after all. But they get to spend so much time with you. Way more than I do. You carry them around with you everywhere, all the time. I can tell. It makes me just a little bit jealous. Only a little, though. It's just a small, harmless jealousy. I wish I was like your Piplup. Going with you everywhere, spending time with you constantly. I can see why you take your Piplup with you everywhere, though. It's very cute, but, you know, I'm cute, too. I'm even bold enough to say I'm cuter than your Piplup. It's true! Just look at my face. Well, you might have trouble with that with my chest in the way, but still, you can see it in the mirror. And since I'm such a cutie, it adds fuel to my fantasy. It gives me confidence that you'll always want to spend time with me, too. You're cute, too, of course. Such a cute, good boy. You're welcome to visit anytime you like, by the way. You can come over whenever you like. I think I'd like to do this more often. I know my lap feels irresistibly good for you. I can tell just from your expression. Although, I'm sure your head feels even better on my lap than my lap feels under your head. You should take me up on my offer. I'm sure you'd enjoy coming over. I'd always make sure to get more of the snacks out for you every time you visit. You seem to really enjoy those. And if you won't visit me, well, I'm sure I'll run into you again. I always do, don't I? It's so cute how you're trying so desperately to keep your tired little eyes open. Is there something you're that desperate to see? Don't worry, darling. I'm only teasing. But I really do love to spoil you, so if there's ever anything you want, all you have to do is ask nicely. Finally falling asleep? That's fine, sweetheart. Go on and drift off to sleep. When you wake up, I'll be right here, since I am never letting you go. And since you were such a good boy for me, it won't be in my basement.